Hi there and welcome to this 2-minute tips video, and today we're going to look at the focus tracking with lock-on functionality. So welcome to this video, and we're going to be looking at the focus tracking with lock-on functionality in the Nikon Z series cameras. What this functionality does is it allows you to choose how quickly the focus responds when something passes between your subject and the camera. So if you imagine you're focusing on a bird flying along and it goes behind a tree, and you know it's going to come out the other side, but the tree is between you and the bird, you don't necessarily want the camera to refocus on the tree if you know the bird's going to come out the other side. You want it to be ready much closer to where the focus is going to be needed when the bird comes out. Equally, if you've got a whole swarm of subjects moving around and you always know that you're going to want the closest subject to be in focus, then you're going to want different approaches. You may want the focus to move quicker to the new subject that's come closer to the camera. So this is very similar to the functionality for video that we have talked about in a previous video, and I'll put that link up above so you can see how it works in practice with the video. But this functionality relates to stills photography. So you can find it in the custom setting menu under option A3, and when you go into the menu option A3, you'll find a scale from 1 to 5, with 1 being a quick reaction of the focusing, to 5 being a very delayed or slower reaction by the focusing. So let's think about another example here, which could be a sports match, and you've got multiple players on the pitch, and one player has the ball and they go behind another player, and you know that that player is keeping the ball. Then you may want the camera to have a slower or delayed refocusing onto the player that's come between. However, if you know that it's going to be a very fast match and the players are going to be passing, and they're going to be passing perhaps to the player closer to you because the player is coming towards you, maybe you want it set to a faster focus so that if you're taking a burst of shots, the camera will automatically move the focus to the subject that's come in between you and the original focus, the original subject. So again, as with other settings, we're getting to a point now where some of the settings and the functionality we're looking at needs to be considered in combination with other settings to get the maximum out of your camera. So again, with this, you really have to think about your focus settings, your shutter release style. Is it a continuous burst you're taking, or is it single shots? And the nature of your subject. How fast is it moving? What's the nature of the environment around the subject? Are there other things that are going to come in between, and how do you want the camera to react to that? So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe. As always, hit notification bell if you want to be notified of future videos, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video.